So here I am participating in my mobility project in 2024, and this project is gathering firewood, which is something I really enjoy because not only do I get lots of exercise and some adventure, but also it benefits me and my neighbors because the wood, once it's gathered, can be used by many different people. So I try to find trees in the forest that have blown down in the wind that basically rotted at the bottom, and what's left is some of the wood is good sometimes. Now, I use a chainsaw, which is a very, very dangerous tool, has ultra sharp little chisel teeth that spin at a very high rate when it's working. And all you have to do is touch any part of your body and it would do tremendous damage. So one has to be extremely cautious and careful while using a chainsaw. So you start the chainsaw, which is sometimes hard, sometimes easy, depending on when it was last used and what the weather is like. But once you get it started, you want to make sure that the teeth have been really sharpened so that it works well. And you take a really solid stance, place your feet apart, stand in a non-precarious position where you have totally control of what you're doing. And once you've cut through the piece, you can roll it away. Now this piece is big enough that it would cause me some strain to lift it up on the ATV to take it out. So I'll show you a couple of ways, proven age-old ways of making the wood when it starts off bigger. And I work with pieces of wood sometimes 3 or 4 times this big, which I can only roll and not lift at all. So these are methods used by many hundreds of years. This particular splitting maul that you see pounding into the log was actually from a farm that my wife used to visit when she was a kid. You can see the top is really heavily beveled from all the pounding it's taken for maybe 100 years. So it makes it pretty easy to split a big piece of wood into a smaller piece. And then the old-fashioned way is if you have a splitting maul and you got the time and energy and you want to, you kind of try to read the grain in the wood, and you use your splitting maul and you or splitting axe sometimes. You split it until it's small enough to load up for you. You load it up onto the vehicle, and if I was really trying to be efficient, I would have brought a trailer in and moved the trailer around and filled up the trailer and done a lot more wood than just this little bit, which is mostly a demonstration, but it's nice and easy, and once I finish this, I can decide whether I want to go back again or not. Of course, cutting the wood is only part of it. Once it's cut, you have to load it up, haul it out, and take it back. And where do you take it back to? Well, you take it back to maybe a woodshed or a place where you can do the wood splitting and save time and energy, but still there's a lot of bending and moving around. You split the wood into pieces that are going to be a good size for people to use to keep their houses warm or make campfires or whatever. So once the wood is split into the right size, you have to walk some more. You walk around to the end, to the side, to wherever your wood pile is. And this is important because your wood pile has to be in a place where it can stay dry, more or less, because it has to sit there for 1 full year or more. It has to dry for a whole year